I will never forget what I asked God that day as I began to drown. Save me so I can see my son again, and I will live my life for you. Now I spend my life with family and friends in the great outdoors, using my story to tell God's story. I'm Michael Harrell, and this is Surrender Outdoors. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Obsession Bows, Hillbilly Bubba's Barbecue, HHA Sports, Trees and Camo, and No Scent. Alright, well, we just pulled up to grab a couple of snacks because we're fishing today. We're going to get to rip some lips. We're fishing with Kale Ward with Reelin them in guide service, and he is really good at what he does, catching these crappies. So we're going to be using electronics. I'm not sure which one he has, but he's an expert at it. So I guess I'm gonna learn how to video game fish today, and we'll see what happens. We're waiting on him to get here. So as soon as he pulls up, we're gonna head to the lake.
How you doing? Good. How yourself?
Good. Kale, this is Chris.
What's going on, man? Good
Nice to
sir.
meet you, man.
So the game plan today is we're going to launch. We're going to run about 4 miles up the lake from this boat ramp. We're actually going to go up into Elm Creek. We're at the end of March. Fish are starting to stage up. Weather's warming up. We're going to go up into the creek and catch fish that are staging, getting ready to push up and spawn. This time of year, doing what we're doing, live scoping these individual fish, wind is very critical. We got 20-25 mile an hour gusts today, so the benefit of going up in the creek is it's going to be bumpy getting there, but once we get up inside the creek, wind don't affect us near as much as out here on the main lake. Numbers is really good up in the creek, a little bit better quality out here on the lake. We may actually come to some staging areas later in the day and try to pick off some bigger fish. Ready?
Yep.
This is where we're gonna make it happen today.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I like to catch these. I mean, we see a lot of fish, and this is where I'm talking about. This newer willow. There's on that limb yesterday. There's males spawning on that limb out over 15-foot deep water. These trees we're going to be targeting will have schools of fish or numerous fish, or maybe 2, maybe 20 on the structure. A lot of what we're going to catch today will be individual fish. That's what makes, and so we're going to utilize LiveScope and take and set a bait on that fish's nose, pick off that fish and cover water. So I mean, lots of moving. We're not sitting in one spot, we're always moving.
Okay. When my season ends, the next one begins. Literally hundreds of hours of scouting, feeding, and preparing for that one opportunity. Buck Seduction Protein, a scent to die for.
Hey guys, it's Cannon here at RV Station. If you haven't noticed, RVing has blown up with 71 million folks planning to RV this year. Many will be first-time owners, hitting the road and making memories with their families. Well, you can start your journey with less hassles when you shop at one of 9 RV Station locations. We have the best prices in the country on the country's best brands, and we're the only dealership in the country with 5-star service before, during, and especially after the sale. RVStation.com.
Bushwhackers Land Clearing provides cost-effective land clearing and brush grinding services in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, and surrounding areas. Our environmentally conscious approach keeps soil disturbance to a minimum, and we can use selective land clearing to clear only the trees you want removed. Bushwhackerslandclearing.com. Commercial, farm and ranch, and right-of-way clearing. 580-920-5039.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Shamrock Bank, Tisch Lumber Company, Westside Family Dentistry, and Southern Sportsman Whitetail Foundation.
We're gonna do my running 13-foot rod, straight braid all the way to the jig head, 20-pound mad braid. These are 1/8 ounce. We got a 1/4 ounce head on this one. We got 2 different baits. We're gonna run smaller profile baits, 1/4 ounce egg sinker above it for 2 things. We can see 2 things moving simultaneously on our screen at the same time. With that, we're it allows us to get the bait on the fish faster. So if that fish is 10 foot deep, 0 to 9 foot dead water, we don't want to waste a lot of time. Right. Kind of the number 1 rule with this is we got to keep our bait above the fish. If you drop it below, it's going to pretty much you just educated them pretty much. So we want to be fast at this but efficient, so go at your pace, you know. With that being said, ain't no jigging, pretty much dead sticking. If anything, a lot of it's going to be high-tech cane pole fishing. So with that being said, these fish are going to be, majority of them will be in the first 10 foot of the water column. 9 or 10 foot of line out, use your hand. We're going to line up on LiveScope, and you're going to go down, put the bait, we'll see it, put the bait on the fish, set the hook, raise your rod tip straight up, swing them in the boat. Okay. Ain't nothing fancy with it. Not going to be a lot of pitching. A lot of it's just going to be straight vertical fishing right in front of the LiveScope. So on the screen, the transducer is mounted on the shaft of the trolling motor, okay? Notice the head of the trolling motor turns. Yeah. So this is our imaginary arrow. Everything we do is going to be on the downwind side of our target. So we're going to fish with the wind in our face, that's our brakes. On the screen, from 0 straight down, would be straight down that shaft to the bottom of the lake. The top of the screen is the surface of the water. The bottom of the screen, or that orange line, is the bottom of the lake. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that's feet. Same way down the side, that's feet. It's a grid system, the squares. Right. So 2 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot, all that's feet in front of the transducer. Mm-hmm. So the far right hand side of the screen is 20 foot out there right now. From 0 to the left's dead water. It's actually shooting underneath the boat a little bit, and obviously this is our depth. So to show you this, you notice I got braided line, a jig, and a weight. If I take and drop this bait right in front of the trolling motor, we see it fall on the screen. We got braided line, a jig, and a weight. Notice me jigging it? Mm-hmm. So there's no left and right on the screen. What I mean by that is if I move my bait right here, watch, it's about to disappear. Boom, it disappears. It drug it out of that cone. Right. So to move it left and right on the screen, it's all forward and backwards. So my bait right now is at roughly 8 foot on the screen. To move it right, I push it away. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To move it left, you'd pull it to you. For the most part, I'm going to adjust all that by driving the boat. What I'm going to have you do is adjust your depth. There's a ton of sand bass in here. So So what I'll actually do is I'm gonna pull up here, find some crappie, get the boat positioned. That's him right here. He's slowly swimming on us.
Oh, he's at about 10 foot.
He's going down, which means he's spooked a little bit. That's just him, right? He's not spooked necessarily. He just sits still. So if I take my rod down and I got it right above him, I create vibrations with my rod, but I don't want my bait actually ever moving.
You don't want it touching him.
Yeah,
right?
see, I want to keep it right above him. See how I'm vibe shaking my rod, but I'm not. Some of them being a little
He
bit.
turned and looked at it, didn't he?
Watch, he's about to eat it.
Yeah, he ate it. There he is.
When they they're
So
sitting horizontal,
awesome. Right.
and then what he'll do is that we're keeping it above him, and I'm vibrating it, but I'm not jigging it.
Right.
And he'll actually go.
Shaking it.
He'll drop vertical and sit on it. He sees it, and at that point, just hold still. He's about to eat it. You know,
Right.
Just don't bobble. He's actually blind in one eye. But that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Enough at it. Get it. There you go.
That's a good one.
It just feels heavier on
Yeah,
the rod.
it does.
Oh.
I swung it the wrong way, didn't
That's
I?
fine. He's in the boat. Just good eater. Not.
They feel way heavier.
I'm telling you,
Right.
because you got 13 foot of leverage.
That's freaking fun.
But what
That's awesome.
A hook set, a crappie hook set, it's kind of a hook, a quick hook. Now go down, get it down, right there. Get ready, up, just a little. Whoa, get him. I lied.
It's pretty fun.
See, like to me, these
life so
are
much easier, don't it?
Oh yeah, but it turns fishing into catching, man.
Yeah.
The bigger the fish is right now, the more aggressive they are. Like that fish, he's just a little thing down in there. Looks like maybe one right here. So go to the right, just a little bit more, right there. Right there. Get him. A little bit better fish. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that one, Chris. That's what we're after right there. We'll get a picture with this one. I could tell as soon as I set the hook the difference.
Oh, just a little. Whoa. Get him. Yeah, I lied.
Pretty fun.
10.5 inch fish. Yeah. He's legal, but not big.
What do you get when you custom match today's technology and one of the most intense hunting scents on the market? Scent balls. Proven time and time again as a lethal hunting attractant for many game species. Scent balls technology allows scent to last for multiple hunts and seasons from a single usage instead of the one and done messy liquids and quick shot aerosol attractants. Scent balls is long lasting, efficient, and clean. Scent balls, the easy choice.
Oklahoma is one of the hottest markets in the nation right now. Bryan Appraisal and Realty specializes in finding the best property to fit your needs. With interest rates at an all-time low, now is the ideal time to buy or sell. Let Bryan Appraisal and Realty help you get the most for your investment and make your real estate dreams come true.
Mobile Home Warehouse is one of the largest and fastest growing dealers in the state of Oklahoma. We stock over 40 single wide and double wide lot models to choose from.
We have 5 different lenders and a credit repair company to make financing a breeze.
Our in-house service team will make sure you never feel alone in this process.
Our website makes it simple for you to find a home that you love.
Our delivery team will deliver your home quickly so you have more time for this.
Mobile Home Warehouse, the better way to buy a home.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Texoma Maintenance and Refrigeration, your American Standard dealer, Turf Roofing, Taco Casa, and BM Surveying.
Come back up, reel up just a little bit, reel up just a little bit.
Reel it?
Yeah, they're so small. I mean, they're like that one you just caught. They're just not going to be aggressive enough to. The bigger the fish is right now, the more aggressive they are. Like that fish right there. Right there. Get it. A little bit better fish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that one, Chris. That's what we're after right there. Let's set the hook for difference.
Oh yeah. Well, I can see them when they come out on the stream. Good, probably 13 and 14 inch fish. And we should catch them. They're big, way bigger than that in here, but. I'd really catch them kind of off the bottom.
Is that one right there?
They're going down to the right, up just a little bit.
That's him on bottom?
Yes. Yeah, that's what there's a ton of these little males out here roaming. See how shallow that fish was?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just on the surface.
Yeah.
Did you get all that?
That was pretty wild. I saw him hit it on the screen and then come up in front of me right out of the water.
That was awesome.
Go down. To the left, to the left, to the left. There you go. Again. Up just a little bit.
That's both crappie?
Up.
Two of them?
Get ready to get.
Got him. Oh, that's a good one. Isn't that two crappie that was in there?
There was, yeah. That one's that fish that doesn't come up.
That
looked at it. Come on, fish, turn around, come eat it. Here you come, get him.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, we've had a pretty good morning so far. How many have we caught?
We got 14 in the
14.
14 in the box. So I think we're off to a pretty good start. It feels amazing out here. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can get on some crappie.
Oh, good Lord. Did you lose him?
Do everything with one hand. So much, because what happens is you don't realize your power.
I don't realize my power.
You're using your whole body. I was using my arm.
Yeah, it's all you're doing. Just one arm.
Today we're relocating crappie to new beds. We just moved that one about.
Chris just swings them from one side of the boat to the other.
Look at that, crappie number one.
About time. It only took you 10 minutes.
Only need, what is it, 14 more of those?
That's a good one. Yep. I'm feeling cheated back here. There you go, Chris. All right.
Shake it a little bit.
Get him. Oh, got it, Chris got it, Chris got him. Taco. Fish taco.
My turn.
I can't lift no higher. All right, we're done. Last one, we are limited out. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Video game fishing.
I don't care how I catch them, as long as I catch them. It's pretty intricate though. I mean,
Precision.
it's yeah, that's the word I was looking for. We didn't have that in Antlers vocabulary. Precision fishing.
Hello, Tex Homeland. Ken Lefevre's here with Tishomingo Chevrolet. I'd like to invite you to our dealership. If you're looking for a hometown family business you can trust, Tishomingo Chevrolet is exactly what you're looking for. We are a proud small town dealership and we do what it takes.
Now's the time to make your front lawn feel more like a welcome mat. The Z200 is built to cut like a pro, to cut quickly, to turn on a dime, to control with effortless precision. Kubota quality, affordable price. The Kubota Z200. Right now, get the Kubota Z200 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months.
You can visit us online at TexumUtility.com.
Trashman here with the Trashman Chronicles, and we are so happy to support Mike at Surrender Outdoors. But here's what we came to tell you. If you're in southeastern Oklahoma, North Texas, and you're not using Hoffman Sanitation for all your sanitation needs, you're missing the boat. Whether it's residential trash, commercial trash, roll-offs, portable toilets, septic pumps, we got it all. Check us out, HoffmanSanitation.com. Also, check us out on the TikTok at the Trashman Chronicles.
There's a new world out there. It's a world where you can tackle heavy lifting with the push of a button. A world where you can go easy on your lawn, even through tight turns. A world where you can taste speed without losing track of your pack. So spring into action. Discover new places. Because with machines like these, your world just gets bigger.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Blackburn Plumbing, Advantech Pest Services, Lynch Lawn and Landscape, and Racing J Signs and Designs. Well, we are out of the water, ready to clean the fish. What better place to do it? Right here on the back of a pickup truck. Boom. Alright guys, we had a great day today with Kale and Reeling Them In Guide Service, and it's Reeling Them In Guide Service. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook. What's your number if they want to call you, Kale?
Phone number is 580-579-0124.
We did some live scoping today, and as you can see, we are taking home the meat, baby. Fish fry time. Alright, so we are fixing to cook some of the crappie, the Stackin, the Crappie, the white perch, as they call it in Louisiana, that we caught with Kale. So I like to cut it up in little thin chunks. A lot of people like big old thick fillets. I don't, but I use Slap Your Mama, and I coat it. Of course, I got Louisiana fish fry over here, and we're letting our oil get hot. You want to cook this crappie between 350 and 375. I like to stay closer to 350, so it likes about 25 degrees, and then we'll drop some in. All right, the oil's about where it needs to be. Of course, that first batch you put in will cool it down a little bit, so you don't want it getting up to 400 though, or you'll burn your oil. We're using peanut oil, so it's got a little bit higher temp rating, but you just want to make sure that these are lightly breaded, you know, and they're coated good. There's one that's not coated good. This is my first batch. It got a little stuck because I forgot to, but good gosh, it's amazing. If y'all don't fry crappie, something's wrong with y'all. Y'all need to check out Kale Ward too and go fishing with him, because he'll get you a year's supply worth of crappie in one trip. Look at that stuff. We're gonna let it sit right there. Alright, let's try a piece here. You want to try a piece, Jason?
Yeah.
Get the one on the far side, because the other I just dumped. Y'all call Kale?
Oh man.
Cook you up some crappie? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he'll get you a year's worth in one trip. He did us anyway. So anyways, y'all give him a call, put his number up on the screen. Join us next week. We're going to be striper fishing Texoma. Jason will be with us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're going to show you one of my favorite recipes at the end of that show. Thank y'all and God bless you. See you later.
Taco.
Fish taco.
Fish come up biting on a string.
Closed caption for Surrender Outdoors is provided by Tishomingo Chevrolet. We do what it takes.